Breaking news now. Crews are fighting an apartment fire in Appleton, and that's where our Emily Beyer is this morning, live with the very latest. Em?
Brooke, right now this scene is still very active. You can see there's heavy smoke surrounding much of the area in the downtown area. We could actually smell smoke and see smoke about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away from the scene when we were arriving on scene. We did just speak with Joe Struss. He's the battalion chief with Appleton Fire. He did tell us that this, they believe, is a natural gas fire, and that is why they needed to take that defensive approach. And if you take a look behind me, you can see what they're working with here. Now, we have seen it kind of go back and forth between heavy flames and smoke. Right now, you can see this is just a smoke out right now. There is smoke everywhere. It's actually very difficult to see around the buildings. I know, again, when we were driving on scene, we arrived at the corner of Franklin Street, and you could see that heavy smoke. It was actually very disorienting, so you may have a little bit of trouble trying to drive around downtown Appleton here this morning. Now, officials say they were called just after 2 o'clock this morning to the 200 block of North Appleton here. Firefighters say, again, there was heavy smoke coming from the walls, floors, and ceiling. At that time, that is when they needed to take that defensive approach. All of the residents were able to escape safely. We did speak with a tenant and the owner, and they share with us that they are just in absolute disbelief.
I don't know how to feel. I just feel like a hole in my stomach.
It is just like surreal. It is. I mean, I am concerned. I don't care about the building. I just don't want to come to the next building.
Now, the owner tells us that she's been informed by firefighters that the building is a complete loss. She says she's just very thankful that all of her tenants were able to get out. The Red Cross is assisting, but she also tells us that she did already put them up in a hotel nearby here for them to have a safe place to sleep. Now, officials expect to be on scene here for much of the early morning. Again, they are still trying to determine that exact cause, but they do know that they believe it was a natural gas fire, and that is why they had to take that defensive approach. If you do work in the downtown Appleton area, again, it's going to be very foggy down here. There are some roadblocks at Washington and Franklin and Appleton Street, so be on the lookout for those. Again, we're expecting this to be, unfortunately, not wrapping up anytime soon, so you're going to need to be watching for that here this morning. For now, reporting live in Appleton, Emily Beyer, NBC 26.